war drums in the distance. Clock strikes one, smoke in the sky, blacked out sun. Pages of history soaked in fear. Listen to the voices you never hear. Yeah. I was born from a story that the elders had. Letters in the box that my mama cried. Sepia stains on the paper lines. Sand in the folds from the front line ties. He was barely 18 when the call came through. Said, son, take the train, put the farm on hold too. Packed one Bible, a locket, a ring. Boarded that carriage like he owed his king. Steel tracks hum like a warning sign. Boys crack jokes just to pass the time. Uniform stiff but their hands all shook. Trying to play brave, couldn't meet that look. She waved from the platform, veil in the rain. He smiled like he'd never feel real pain. But the whistle screamed like a mother's cry as the smoke from the engine covered the sky. From the front lines to the home fires burning, every heart's got a story still turning. First great war, but the loss so small. Now whole wide world took a heavy fall. Hear the boots march slow through the midnight cold. Hear the truth in the tales that were never told. All those names carved deep in stone, but the tears live on in the ones back home. Yeah, she worked all day where the shells got filled. Hands cut raw just to pay that bill. Factory lights buzz harsh and white while the posters scream, this is for the fight. She wrote each night by a candle flame. Baby, I'm scared, but I sign your name. If you hear this, know I'm standing tall. But I pray every day that you don't fall. On the western front, he was knee-deep mud. Rats in the trench boots soaked in blood. Whistles at dawn, then the world turned red. Shells in the sky, rain of lead. He held that locket in a trembling fist. Smoke so thick, sun ceased to exist. Friends went down with a single sound. Boys turned ghosts on the broken ground. From the front lines to the home fires burning, every heart's got a story still turning. Every heart's got a story still turning. First great war, but the loss so small. Now whole wide world took a heavy fall. Hear the boots march slow through the midnight cold. Hear the truth in the tales that were never told. All those names carved deep in stone, but the tears live on in the ones back home. They said, glory, honor, flag held high, but the sky rained metal and the fields ran dry. Barbed wire crowns on a kingdom of fear. Can you hear their echoes 100 years? She whispered peace to an empty bed, folded his letter that she never read. Telegram inked like a bullet to the chest. We regret to inform, took the last breath of rest. Blue cries soft like the mother's moans. Violins weep over rows of stones. Piano keys drop like falling shells. Old ghosts rise with the church bell knells. Now I stand in the museum hall, looking at a faded uniform on the wall. Black and white faces in the glass frame row. Eyes still shining from a century ago. I hear my grandma's voice when the floorboards creak. War takes more than the brave and the weak. It steals young years you can't get back. Puts a weight on a soul that will always crack. We say never again with a quick short breath, but the news shows lines marching close to death. If we don't learn from the cost they pay, we'll write new names in the same old grave. So I rap these bars like a warning flare for the kids who think war is a game or dare. Listen to the story of the first world flame. Different year, different flag, still the same pain. From the front lines to the home fires burning, every heart's got a story still turning. Every heart's got a story still turning. through the midnight cold. Hear the truth in the tales that were never told. All those names carved deep in stone, but the tears live on in the ones back home. Flute in the wind on a distant shore. Piano like a heartbeat asking for more. Violin sighs with the trembling bow. Whispering, remember what you think you know. Old school beat with the history flow. First World War lives in the tales we show. If peace is a seed that we dare to sow, then the ghosts in the smoke can finally let go.